Napoleon Hill constructed an elaborate pseudo-mystical system for manifesting wealth and power by harnessing innate mental faculties suppressed by the masses. Core techniques included sublimating sexual desires into professional pursuits, affirming future realities already accomplished, intensely visualizing goals, silencing mental chatter for flashes of insight, and cooperating with unseen forces permeating the cosmos. Central to Hill's philosophy was transmuting sexual energy into career advancement. He insisted genius arises through channeling eros into creativity the way Michelangelo, Beethoven, and Faraday did. By taming carnal lust, then redirecting it outward as fuel for endeavor, concentration ferociously intensifies on the work itself, now infused with passionate desire. Hill cited ancient tantric techniques to transform base appetite into specialized ambitions like business success or masterful works. Through correctly applied mental processes, the motivating spark of lecherous cravings becomes inspiration to persist on challenges. Hill further elaborated that this powerful transmutation is not a spontaneous occurrence, but rather a disciplined practice. He believed that through self-control and a focused mind, one could harness this energy deliberately. The process involves a conscious decision to abstain from immediate gratification and instead channel the energy into pursuits that yield long-term benefits. Hill observed that many high achievers had periods of celibacy during their most productive years, suggesting a correlation between their creative output and their mastery over their sexual drives. Moreover, Hill asserted that the sexual transmutation goes beyond the realm of personal achievement. It has the potential to elevate one's interactions with others, leading to more profound and harmonious relationships. By mastering one's desires, individuals can develop a magnetic personality that attracts success and fosters cooperation among colleagues and peers. This charisma becomes a catalyst for leadership, allowing one to influence and inspire others towards a common goal. Hill's concept also implies that the energy associated with our primal instincts can be redirected to improve not just one's career, but also one's physical and emotional health. When sexual energy is channeled into creative outlets, it can lead to a more balanced life, reducing stress and increasing overall well-being. This redirection can enhance mental clarity, increase vitality, and even boost one's immune system, according to Hill's theory. Affirmations were equally vital in Hill's methodology. By verbally stating expected future prosperity, pivotal encounters, influxes of resources, and realized goals in the present tense during prayerful visualization sessions as already completed, neural pathways reorient over time to catalyze them. Hill recounted specific financial visualizations made fervently before sleep, ultimately leading to their precise materialization months later. Through repeatedly impressing the subconscious expectation of wealth and accomplishment, the conscious mind incrementally perceives, then receives them via people and events that cooperatively manifest. Definite visions maintain cerebral focus until matching physical results inevitably crystallize. Hill's emphasis on the power of affirmations extends beyond mere repetition of words. He believed in the principle of autosuggestion, where these affirmations, when internalized, influence the individual's behavior and attitude, thereby attracting the circumstances necessary for the realization of their stated goals. This process of autosuggestion is not passive. It requires active participation and belief in the possibility of the outcome. It is a form of self-induced psychological reinforcement that aligns one's actions with their aspirations. Moreover, Hill's teachings suggest that this practice of visualization and affirmation taps into a universal ether, a sort of collective subconscious from which all knowledge and experience are derived. By aligning one's personal vibrations with this universal force through positive affirmations, Hill posited that individuals could effectively draw upon this limitless reservoir of potentiality. This concept parallels the law of attraction, which posits that like attracts like, and that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, one can bring positive or negative experiences into their life. The specificity of the vision is also crucial in Hill's methodology. General desires or wishes are less effective than clear, detailed objectives. This specificity aids in the creation of a detailed mental blueprint, which the subconscious can then work to bring into reality. The process of visualization thus acts as a bridge between the desire for wealth and its actual attainment, with the subconscious mind working tirelessly to solve problems and generate ideas that can make the visualization a reality. Furthermore, Hill's approach includes a strong element of persistence. The repeated affirmation of one's goals serves to reinforce commitment and resilience, qualities that are indispensable in the face of inevitable obstacles and setbacks. By maintaining focus on the end goal through constant affirmation, the individual develops the tenacity required to overcome challenges and continue striving towards their objectives. Unwavering concentration intensified power. Hill called this coordinated effort, the integration of all bodily and mental functioning exclusively towards a specified end, compounding personal force 1,000-fold. Fanatical elimination of frivolous distraction to channel efforts only into the definite chief aim transforms underlying desire into an irresistible magnetic force, eventually actualizing said aim through tenacious psychic tension. Hill cited the unprecedented accomplishments of all great leaders who marshaled their capacities through singleness of concentration to shape history. Through monomaniacal effort on goals, the universe conspires support. The idea here is that when you focus really hard on something, you can make your power much stronger. Hill, the guy who talked about this, said that when you use all your body and mind's energy and focus it on one specific goal, it's like making your personal power 1,000 times better. Imagine getting rid of all the small, unimportant things that distract you so you can put all your energy into your most important goal. Doing this turns your deep wish into a super strong force that can't be stopped. It's like pulling your goal towards you with a really strong magnet. You have to keep this intense focus and desire going, like stretching a rubber band really tight and not letting it go. Hill pointed out that all the big-time leaders in history did something similar. They took all their skills and focused on one thing to really make a mark on the world. When you put everything you've got into your goals, it's like the world starts to help you out to make them happen. Equally vital was stillness, while receptive for bursts of intuitive insight seemingly from cosmic consciousness itself. By reducing sensory stimuli input while pondering problems deeply before sleep, Hill described awakening dormant hierarchical levels of mind, accessing truth beyond ordinary faculties. Regular meditation disengages ego to unlock universal wisdom and creativity. Master thinkers still conscious chatter to allow space for the collective intelligence of infinite mind, offering spontaneous inspiration when appropriately prepared without preconception. Hill's approach suggests that by turning inward and observing one's own mental processes without attachment, one can achieve a state of clarity and openness. This mental state is conducive to the receipt of intuitive knowledge that is not readily available through ordinary cognitive functions. By cultivating a sense of inner peace and detachment from the incessant flow of thoughts, individuals can tap into a deeper level of understanding and insight. The discipline of quietude extends beyond the mere absence of physical noise. It involves creating a sanctuary of mental tranquility where the subconscious can surface and express itself. This can be achieved through various techniques such as deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or visualization. These methods help in quieting the mind and preparing it as a fertile ground for the seeds of inspiration to grow. In this serene mental landscape, ideas can germinate and flourish, unimpeded by the weeds of distraction and mental clutter. In addition to mental silence, the nurturing of a non-judgmental attitude is imperative. When the mind is free from the constraints of criticism and expectation, it becomes more receptive to novel ideas and perspectives. This openness is not just about welcoming new thoughts, but also about letting go of pre-existing beliefs and assumptions that might cloud one's judgment. It is in this space of cognitive flexibility that one can truly align with the universal wisdom that Hill speaks of, allowing for a free exchange of ideas between the individual consciousness and the collective intelligence. Hill's philosophy extends beyond mere recognition of one's abilities. He advocates for a continuous process of self-improvement and personal development. This journey involves not only identifying and honing one's skills, but also aligning them with the needs of the market. It's a dynamic interplay between self-awareness and market awareness, where one must keep abreast of changing economic landscapes and technological advancements to adapt and thrive. The individual is encouraged to become a lifelong learner, constantly acquiring new knowledge and updating their skill set to maintain their competitive edge. Moreover, Hill emphasizes the importance of setting clear, actionable goals. These objectives should not be vague aspirations, but rather well-defined targets accompanied by strategic plans for their achievement. Each goal acts as a milestone on the path to success, and each plan serves as a roadmap. This structured approach ensures that efforts are concentrated and progress is measurable. It also requires discipline and perseverance, as the road to mastery and wealth is often long and fraught with obstacles. To complement the strategic planning, Hill also highlights the necessity of effective problem-solving skills. In the real world, challenges are inevitable, and the ability to navigate through them is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. This necessitates a pragmatic and creative approach to overcoming hurdles. Whether it's through innovative thinking, resourcefulness, or sheer determination, the capacity to solve problems not only aids in personal advancement, but also adds value to the services one offers, thus enhancing the potential to monetize one's skills. Hill's system also emphasizes the importance of continuous personal development as a means to create value. It suggests that individuals should invest in their education, skills, and personal growth to become more capable of serving others effectively. This self-improvement is not a selfish act, but a way to increase one's ability to contribute to the greater good. As one enhances their knowledge and expertise, they are better positioned to offer solutions to problems and to provide services that others value highly. Moreover, Hill's philosophy advocates for the establishment of strong networks and relationships. It posits that success is rarely achieved in isolation. Instead, it is through meaningful connections with others that opportunities arise. By building a network of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, and professionals, one can create a supportive environment that fosters collaboration and the exchange of ideas. These relationships can lead to partnerships that leverage the unique strengths of each member, potentially leading to greater collective success and impact. It's important to understand, Hill's system recognizes the role of mindset in achieving success. It encourages individuals to cultivate a positive outlook, resilience, and the discipline to persevere in the face of challenges. By maintaining a belief in one's mission and the value it provides, it becomes easier to navigate obstacles and stay focused on long-term goals. This mental fortitude is often what separates those who are able to realize their vision of creating value for others from those who fall short. Despite exotic allure, Hill reduced achievement to simple cause-effect processes. Nothing occurs until something moves. Inaction is the antithesis of actualization. Through leveraging carnal passions into creative acts, repeatedly crystallizing future dreams, concentrating psychic tension towards objectives, and relaxing the overactive mind for flashes of insight, seekers generate invisible forces culminating in visible results. Mastering latent human faculties long suppressed enables shaping external environments to conscious design. Whether through primitive sexual sublimation, prayerful visualization, quiet receptivity, or applied skills, Hill revealed the meticulous inner mechanics behind outer financial flows. Hill's philosophy posits that the harnessing of deep-seated desires into productive channels is the cornerstone of personal success. He argues that the raw energy of unrefined drives, when refined and directed, can be a powerful engine for achievement. It is not merely the presence of desire that propels one forward, but the transformation of that desire into a relentless pursuit of a clearly defined goal. This transmutation process is akin to an alchemist turning lead into gold, with the human spirit being the crucible in which base instincts are converted into the gold of accomplishment. The act of crystallization of one's dreams into reality is another facet of Hill's teachings. This requires a vivid imagination and the ability to hold on to the vision of one's goals with unwavering focus. By mentally constructing the future one desires, an individual sets the stage for that future to manifest. This mental construction is not passive daydreaming, but an active, disciplined exercise in visualization. It involves regularly painting detailed scenarios of success in one's mind's eye, thereby carving a neural pathway that leads to the materialization of those scenarios. Hill further emphasizes the importance of psychic tension, which is the mental force that arises from holding two opposing ideas, the reality of one's current situation and the vision of one's desired future. This tension creates a psychological propulsion system that drives the individual to take the necessary actions to bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be. It is this tension that keeps the seeker aligned with their objectives, ensuring that each step taken is a step closer to the realization of their ambitions. To complement these intense efforts, Hill also advocates for periods of relaxation and mental quietude to allow for insight and inspiration. He understands that an overactive mind can become clouded, unable to see the forest for the trees. Therefore, he suggests that deliberate mental rest is essential to allow the subconscious mind to process and synthesize information, potentially leading to sudden breakthroughs or flashes of insight that can accelerate one's progress towards their goals. Finally, Hill speaks to the mastery of latent human faculties, suggesting that within every individual lies dormant abilities waiting to be awakened and utilized. By developing these faculties, which have often been suppressed by societal norms or self-imposed limitations, individuals can gain a greater degree of control over their external environments. This mastery can take many forms, from the refinement of one's intuition to the sharpening of intellectual skills, all contributing to the individual's ability to shape their life according to their conscious design. In an era in dire need of positive self-development philosophies, the self-made Hill constructed elaborate theories of prosperity tapped through mental processes. From his harmonious, attractive prosperity ideology to maxims like what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve, underpinnings both mystical and practical energized desire into realism. Through transmuting sexual urges into professional ambition, crystallizing future dreams through repetition, focusing concentration while receptive to new inspiration, and respecting capitalist fundamentals, seekers unlock the temple housing riches. Hill unambiguously mapped the mystical roads to material success,